All right, let's get straight to it. We're not talking about another indicator or strategy today. We're talking about something far more fundamental: who you actually listen to. This is the playbook for cutting through all the noise, for identifying the marketers who are just posing as traders, so you can protect your capital and, maybe more importantly, your focus. Let's dive in. This is the question, isn't it? It's the single most critical problem you have to solve. The internet is absolutely flooded with people selling the dream of financial freedom. But that dream, it's almost always built on a foundation of marketing, not market proficiency. Your job as an operator is to tell the difference. And we're going to break down exactly how.
You need to burn this into your brain. This has to be your default setting. In every other part of life, we're taught to give people the benefit of the doubt. In this industry, that's a liability. The burden of proof is not on you to disprove them. It is 100% on them to prove, without a shadow of a doubt, that they are who they claim to be.
So let's get right to the core of this. There is one single piece of evidence that separates the real operators from the entertainers. And it's the one thing that, funny enough, they almost universally hide. This is it. This is the ball game. I'm not talking about screenshots of profits. I'm not talking about flashy withdrawal slips or a rented sports car. The only non-negotiable, irrefutable proof of consistent profitability is a long-term track record. And by that, I mean 12 months or more of complete broker statements, ideally verified by a third party. Everything else you see can be, and often is, completely fabricated. Period. Now, you just have to apply some simple logic here. If someone is genuinely profitable, showing their statements is the fastest, most efficient way to silence every single critic. So ask yourself, why would they write essays, make defensive videos, and attack people instead of just providing the proof? It's because they can't. It is a deliberate choice. Okay, so since they can't provide the real proof, they have to manufacture a convincing illusion. This is where they stop being a trader and become a full-time marketer, creating a persona that you're supposed to want to become. And you've seen this 1,000 times. It's the trader lifestyle starter pack, the rented Lamborghini, the mansion, the oversized profit numbers on a screen. They love to use the word transparency, but it's a performance. It's all designed to trigger your desire for a shortcut, to make you believe their course is the key to this life. But the truth is, this wealth is almost always funded by their product sales, not by their trading. So let me break down how they fake those live trading streams to build trust. It's a simple playbook. First, they trade on a sim account, a simulation. They're just very careful to hide any of the details that would give it away. They pretend it's real money so they can take these wild, reckless risks. And hey, if a trade goes wrong, that's the best part. They just claim they made the money back on some private trade that you didn't get to see. It's a no-lose scenario for them and a complete deception for you. So they've built the illusion. Now it's time to monetize it. This is where the sophisticated marketing machine kicks into high gear, and it's designed for one purpose: to convert your interest into their income. They need social proof, and they're experts at manufacturing it. You'll go to a site like Trustpilot and see hundreds of 5-star reviews. But what you don't see is that they'll offer perks or discounts for those positive reviews. And if a negative review pops up, it's immediately buried under a flood of new positive ones. Dissent is deleted. This isn't a trustworthy community. It's a carefully managed sales funnel. And don't ever underestimate the scale of these operations. We are talking about millions and millions of dollars. This number right here, that's the revenue from just one guru's paid community. This isn't a passion project. It's a multi-million-dollar business that is funded by a constant stream of new customers. It's funded by you. Another huge revenue stream for them is affiliate deals, especially with offshore brokers. They get paid massive commissions for every single person they sign up and for every trade you take. But here's the catch for you. These brokers are unregulated. If they just decide to vanish one day, your money is gone. There's no insurance, no protection. It's a glaring conflict of interest where they profit from your activity, regardless of whether you win or lose. You'll also see them use fake scarcity all the time. Only 10 spots left. Doors are closing forever on Friday. This quote just nails the absurdity of it all. They are selling a digital product. It's videos and PDFs. There is no limited supply. It is a pure psychological tactic designed to rush your decision-making and get you to act on emotion instead of logic. So, what happens when somebody challenges this story? What happens when you're the one asking the hard questions? Well, that's when the defensive walls go up and they work overtime to control the narrative and silence any and all dissent.
A healthy learning environment encourages hard questions. A fragile business built on an illusion sees them as a direct threat. You ask for broker statements, you're banned. You offer valid criticism, you're just a hater who's jealous. And their community of followers will often attack you to justify their own financial and emotional investment. It's a classic sign.
To make this process even easier, they just control the platform itself. They'll filter their comments for keywords like scam or proof, or sometimes just disable comments entirely. The whole goal is to create a sterile echo chamber where the only thing a potential customer sees is a wall of positivity. It makes it so much easier to close the sale.
Okay, so we've completely dissected their playbook. Now it's time to build yours. This is your defense. This is how you stay objective and protect yourself from all these tactics. Keep this checklist in your mind. It's very simple. 1. Is their primary business model selling you information? 2. Do they refuse to provide the one piece of actual proof, those broker statements? 3. Is their marketing centered on a lavish lifestyle? And 4. Does their community shut down critical questions? If you're answering yes to these, you're almost certainly dealing with a marketer, not a mentor.
Ultimately, it all comes down to this one question. You have to have the clarity to answer it honestly for yourself. Your trading career really depends on it. If you've made it this far, you're not just curious, you're serious. And that's exactly who STOA was built for. Here's the deal. We don't accept everyone. We run on an application-only system because we only work with people who are ready to operate at the next level. So if you want to stop wasting hours chasing noise and instead run a proven, documented process that gets results in less than 90 minutes a day, apply now. There are limited seats, and once they're filled, they're gone for the quarter. Click the link in the description, fill out the short application, and let's see if you're a fit. If you're watching this, my guess is you already know you should.